In a country where finance content shifted from boring textbooks to flashy reels, one company decided to take a completely different path. And that choice quietly built India's largest creator-led finance education network. Today, we break down how Zerodha built Zero1, an ecosystem that blends creators, research, storytelling, and community into something no broker has ever attempted. This period saw millions of first-time investors, mobile trading apps exploding, and regulations getting stricter. Zerodha remained India's #1 broker, but the real story was how the behavior of retail India evolved, more curious, more skeptical, and far more demanding about transparency. The challenges were stacking up. Fee wars pushed brokerage costs to near zero. SEBI tightened rules on F&O, margin, and disclosures. And people began distrusting influencer-led finance content. In this storm, Zerodha needed a moat that wasn't dependent on ads or constant customer acquisition. Zerodha didn't react. They had already started building solutions in 2014. Varsity, their free learning platform, became India's biggest finance education resource with over 2 million monthly users. It showed a rare long-term bet: don't just sell finance, teach it. But by 2023, the audience changed again. People weren't reading long articles. They were watching explainers, live sessions, documentaries, reels, and creator breakdowns. Zerodha wanted to stay ahead of that shift, not chase it. This is where Zero1 was born. In October 2023, Zerodha and LearnApp turned years of collaboration into a full joint venture. Not an ad agency. Not a creator MCN. But India's first education-first finance creator network. Zero1 started as a single YouTube channel but scaled into a network. Their early work with Finshots, GrowthX, Varsity educators, and other creators already created trust. Zero1 simply expanded that approach into a structure that creators could grow inside without becoming ads. The funding model flipped the influencer world. Instead of sponsorship deals, Zero1 offered grants Indian rupee 40 lakh to 4 Indian rupees crore per year without asking for equity or forced product promotion. This allowed creators to build research-heavy, honest content. Editorial independence became the foundation. Creators owned their channels. They had complete say in what they made. Zerodha's only expectation: factual, honest, helpful finance content. No scripts pushing broking, no hidden marketing. Behind the scenes was an 80-plus member media team. Researchers, editors, producers, designers, people who understood content deeply. Their job wasn't to control creators, but to give them the tools to produce Netflix-grade educational videos consistently. The goal: build India's most credible finance storytelling ecosystem. This meant long-form documentaries, deep dives on companies, macro explainers, market psychology episodes, career videos, and regional finance breakdowns. The flagship channel Zero1 English became the anchor. With 640,000 plus subscribers and over 1 million monthly views, it built a loyal audience that watched because the content felt honest, researched, and calm, unlike the noisy world of finance shorts. Then came Zero1 Hindi, the fastest growing part of the network. With 57,000 plus subscribers and growing rapidly, this channel brought the same depth but in a format accessible to millions of Hindi speakers hungry for clarity in financial education. Zero1 Hustle added a new dimension. Focusing on careers, unconventional growth journeys, and youth finance, this channel expanded Zero1's reach beyond markets into skill building and opportunity stories for India's younger workforce. Finshots joined as a major partner, bringing 1.5 million daily newsletter readers. GrowthX added the startup and tech strategy angle. Food Farmer expanded the ecosystem into health and business, proving finance education didn't have to stay just in finance. Zero1 Women created a new space entirely. A channel dedicated to women's business stories, career growth, and financial literacy. Its early traction proved how underserved this space was and how powerful targeted education could be. Zero1 also built inclusive and regional education tracks, sign language finance videos, the first of their kind in India. Channels in Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, Marathi. All designed to break India's finance education barrier caused by language. The ecosystem wasn't just online, it moved offline too. Zero1 Fest brought 3,000 plus people together. Campus summits across 12 cities trained 10,000 students. Over 7,300 finance books were distributed. Education wasn't just content, it became community. The numbers prove Zero1's impact. More than 2.6 million subscribers. 2 to 3 million unique monthly viewers. An average session length above 9 minutes. A repeat rate of 81.8%. These numbers are unheard of in today's attention-fragmented world. Why did Zerodha choose this radical path? Because audiences stopped trusting paid ads. Because SEBI cracked down on misleading influencers. Because brokerage fees were shrinking. And because building trust requires education, not persuasion. This strategy wasn't a reaction, it was a decade-long evolution. Varsity laid the foundation. Community programs scaled it. Zero1 turned it into a modern media ecosystem. Education wasn't an expense, it was the mode. Zero1's content workflow explains its credibility. Deep research from filings and government reports. Story-driven structuring. Visuals that simplify. Community polls, recaps, and Q&As. Every video felt like a classroom, not a commercial. Their business model prioritizes long-term impact. Grants instead of sponsorships. Professional teams instead of brand deals. Cross-promotion instead of aggressive marketing. Community building instead of push campaigns. Competitors noticed and started copying the model. Other brokers began launching creator partnerships, educational content, and regional channels. But Zero1's head start and trust advantage remains unmatched. Let's do a quick SWOT. Strengths: strong trust, diverse creators, high engagement. Weaknesses: high production cost, hard to scale regional content. Opportunities: regional expansion, growing distrust of influencers. Threats: competitors copying the model and regulatory scrutiny. Zero1 changed how financial education looks in India. Not viral hype. Not noisy thumbnails. But calm, researched, documentary-style storytelling that respects the viewer's intelligence. This ecosystem may become Zerodha's strongest mode. While competitors fight over rates and features, Zerodha is building something deeper: trust, education, and community, things that don't collapse with market cycles. The story of Zero1 shows a new blueprint for finance creators. Collaborate without selling out. Educate without oversimplifying. Build trust without ads. It's a rare model, hard to copy, harder to scale, but powerful when executed well.